Robert Lewandowski is understandably frustrated at not being able to win the Ballon d'Or award after consistently good performances for Bayern Munich and for Poland. For a good part of 2 years, the striker has been scoring goals for fun, but so far the ultimate recognition for individual brilliance has eluded him. Raphael Varane says that he wanted to be congratulated for winning the Champions League at Real Madrid, but the club's fans are a little too demanding at times. Carlo Ancelotti, though, believes that the club's fans' demands are only that way because Madrid have always been competitive. Juninho has decided to end his time at Olympique Lyonnais after previously indicating his preference to seek something new next year. Not a great time to walk away from a club at a time when they're struggling for form. Barcelona and Manchester City are continuing to discuss the prospect of signing Ferran Torres in January, while the club's hunt for a new striker continues. At the same time, United are looking to add a new midfielder in the January transfer window, and could even make a big money move for a Barcelona player who could be sacrificed to generate funds for future deals. We've got so much to talk about in today's show, so if you like the video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon. When Juninho made his comeback at Olympique Lyonnais in May 2019, they and all their supporters began to dream of a fairy tale. Legend of the club as a player from 2001 to 2009, the Brazilian returned to his beloved Lyon with the club in decline. Praised for his talents as a talent scout, Juni was then inducted into the post of sports director, with the hope of taking an even more important place within the club in the years to come. But this new romance didn't even last 3 years. On November 17th, while speaking to RMC Sport, Juninho threw a real stone into the pond by announcing his future departure from OL at the end of the season. "I said my cycle would last 3 seasons to see what I'm capable of doing. I know I got this opportunity because I'm a former player who has been successful here. I have no problem to assume that. I hope to end the season well, and at the end of the season, normally, it's over." And obviously his words took the whole club by surprise. At a time when OL are going through a complicated period, no one expected the Brazilian to settle his case so prematurely. According to L'Équipe du Jour, Juninho's departure should finally be effective in January. It isn't that surprising, however. Indeed, with Juninho wanting to leave, the club's plans for the future transfer windows, as well as the possible arrival of a new coach, if Peter Bosz does not manage to raise the bar, are now the major topics of discussion. Unable to lead his OL in the Champions League, the man who made a few unsuccessful choices, such as hiring Silvinho as manager, and marked by his stormy relations with Florian Maurice and Rudi Garcia, the Juninho leaves the club with a lot of regrets. In an interview with The Athletic, Raphael Varane looked back on his years at Real Madrid, admitting that he could not really savour his victories in the Champions League. After winning the Champions League, the supporters do not congratulate you. They tell you, "Fine, now we get on to the next one. It was like that after the first one, and in the end I won 4. But they would always say, "Fine, let's go for the next one." Sometimes I would have liked to have been able to press the pause button and have time to celebrate successes. Varane will go down in history as one of the greatest players to play for Madrid, but the France international's statements do cover something very important. At Madrid, winning 1 trophy and then having a barren season is not good enough. The club's fans are tuned to winning major trophies every year, which is why domestic and continental dominance is always taken for granted. The only time the club's fans miss winning trophies is literally when they're not winning. For sure, it can be frustrating for the players who know how difficult it is to maintain such high levels at all times. However, current Real Madrid manager Carlo Ancelotti begs to differ. The Italian tactician was at the helm when Madrid finally won La Decima in 2014, and the former Chelsea manager says that demanding nature of the job is what makes Real Madrid so special. This is also what makes this club so special. This is the history and tradition of this club. It is thanks to this requirement that he has won everything he has won. We celebrated the Decima, but of course we could not rest on our laurels. We had to continue. This is what this club demands, what the fans are asking for. Meanwhile, Real Madrid have sealed top spot in their Champions League group following a 2-0 win over Inter Milan. Top finish means that Los Blancos will avoid most of the top teams in the competition for the next round. Things are looking good for the Spanish Giants, who might not have entered the tournament as favourites, but should be looking for a really good run once again after reaching the competition's semi-finals last season. While they might be Spain's only hope of success in the Champions League, La Liga is not happy with the part played by Los Blancos in the creation of the European Super League. La Liga president Javier Tebas has been working with CVC partners to make the league more lucrative, but Barcelona and Madrid have come up with a counter-proposal named Project Sustainable. And Tebas says that La Liga is not going to be held hostage by a club that had been conspiring for a good part of 3 years. La Liga cannot be in thrall to a club which, after more than 3 years of secretly planning the Super League project, presented it just 6 months ago, fully aware of the lethal threat it posed to our league, read a La Liga statement. With misleading arguments, disguising themselves as a movement for salvation for all clubs, and threatening La Liga, exactly as they are doing now. According to reports, Barcelona and Manchester City are still negotiating the transfer fee for Spain international Ferran Torres. The young winger is currently playing at City, but is reportedly eager to move back to Spain. However, a move is still not on the cards since both clubs are a few £1,000,000 apart from the player's valuation. Barcelona, who are cash-strapped as it is, are only willing to pay £38 million for the talented forward, but City want at least £51 million for their prized asset. Torres dreams of playing for the Blaugrana in the future, and according to Mundo Deportivo, Pep Guardiola is willing to let him go, as long as the two clubs agree to a price. Barca are hopeful of a compromise, since Xavi is desperate to land the winger. In the midst of it all, Barcelona are also actively hunting for a new striker, following Sergio Aguero's heart scare. We reported in one of our previous videos that the Spaniards are considering making a move for Edinson Cavani, who's struggling for minutes at Man United. The Uruguayan is keen on seeking a fresh challenge, and the Red Devils might be willing to sanction a departure. If the stars align, Barcelona might be able to sign 2 players during the January transfer window, which would be quite the coup for a team that has so many financial issues to sort out. At the same time, United remain interested in signing Frenkie de Jong, who might be sacrificed by Barcelona in order to raise funds. The young Dutch midfielder is valued at €70 million, and United might try to include Cavani in that deal. After a second place in the 2021 Ballon d'Or ranking, Robert Lewandowski had his say in a short interview with Canal Sportowy. "There was sadness, there is nothing to hide. I cannot say I was satisfied, on the contrary, I feel dissatisfied," confessed the Bayern Munich forward, according to the Polish media site Wprost. "To be so close, to compete with Lionel Messi, of course I respect how he plays and what he has achieved. The very fact of being able to compete with him shows me the level I was able to reach, but in fact I felt sad, and it was good we didn't have a match in the middle of the week after the gala." Regarding the possible postponed awarding of the Ballon d'Or 2020 requested for him by Messi, the captain of the Polish national team added, "I hope your statement was sincere, not empty words. However, the idea does not excite me. A lot of people have had their say on Messi winning the award this year. While there is an argument that the PSG man helped Argentina win the Copa America, at the same time, was he actually as dominating as Lewandowski in the last 2 years? Of course, the Bayern Munich man deserved the award, but the fact that the award also overlooked Jorginho, who won the Champions League and the European Championship, simply shows that this award is more and more becoming a marketing gimmick, handed to those players who are more marketable. Sorry, but that's just the truth.